So, without further ado, you've heard enough from me. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome to the stage four-time world champion, ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Vettel. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you very much.
Welcome. I love that you came in on a bike, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Getting the morning exercise in?
Yeah, it's easier for traffic also.
It is. So welcome to Montreal. Mother Nature, she is definitely playing part in this. This is fantastic weather, slightly better than last year, would you not say?
I don't remember how it was last year.
It was terrible. Was it terrible?
Yeah.
It was terrible. You guys are like, we remember, we were exhausted and freezing. This is a portion that's actually from the fans. It is called for the fans, and it is 5 questions that have actually been submitted from the fans.
All right.
All right, are you ready for this?
It depends on the question, I guess.
They won't be hard-hitting, I promise. Okay, so this one comes from the Alberta chapter of the Ferrari Club of America, and they ask, if you could race in any other era, what would it be?
Well, I think every era had its specialities, but given that I now know the current era and the current feel of the cars with the downforce that we have, I used to say the 70s because the cars were very raw and Formula One was very raw, but they were also quite a bit slower. So I think the 90s, mid-90s, where the car is still were more raw than today with less technology. So maybe in that regard a bit more pure, but they had already significant amounts of downforce. So
right.
That would be nice to try.
But you're happy with this era as well?
Very happy with this era.
It's going okay.
The cars are as fast as they've ever been, so
yeah.
I guess if you ask any one of those in the past,
they're going to say that it's going to be this era.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so this comes from Jim Clark, and it says, your F1 cars are amazing. How much do the drivers get to be involved in the technology and understanding the designs of the cars?
Well, it depends how much you want to be involved, I guess. Obviously, our key job is driving, as you can imagine. But then, yeah, there's quite a lot of work, quite a lot of time we spend with the engineers talking about the car. I mean, I'm not telling them how to design the car because I couldn't tell because I'm not an engineer. I didn't study aerodynamics or vehicle dynamics. But over the years, you get quite a good read, quite a good feeling, and you have obviously the experience of how the car feels on track. So whatever you've tried in the past, whether it was good or bad, whether we should push it more in that direction or less. So I guess as a driver, you are one of the key persons to push the development, not necessarily the shapes and the design, but yeah, where the car should head to.
All right, moving along, we have Christina Lopes. She asks, do you get nervous when you get inside your car and during the start of the race, or do you just get excited at this point?
Well, during practice sessions, I'm not that nervous. But before the race, when I get in the car, I'm nervous, but also excited. So I guess it's a mixture of both. And I guess when you're not nervous anymore before starting the race, then maybe it's time to do something else. Because
you don't want to get too comfortable.
No, but I think it's a good sign. Race day is something special. So when you wake up, I can feel already a bit of tension, and then it sort of grows up to the run to the Grand Prix. And obviously, when the lights go on, then you know that.
Then it's go time.
Exactly.
Awesome. Alex Hannigan asks, out of all of the circuits you have ever raced, what is your favorite corner? So not track, but corner.
Oh, that's difficult because there's so many corners.
I was going to say, when I read this one, I'm like, how many are we picking here?
Well, I love Suzuka, Japan. Not necessarily one corner of it, but the combination of, let's say, the first sector where you have a lot of S's, fast corners. Then if I had to pick another one, Spa, you have a double left-hander downhill, very fast. It's called Pujon. So, those I think, fast corners I think are more exciting for us.
Right.
Slow corners, like we have a lot of here in Montreal, they're very technical. So they're not easy at all, and you can lose a lot of time if you don't get it right. But fast corners, they're a bit more, you feel the forces, you feel how, the limit of the car, the real limit of the car, how fast it can go, how much it's pulling on your body. So I think I enjoy that more.
The fast corners.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so this is the toughest one of the bunch. Are you ready? Eric Renault asks, Sebastian! Exclamation mark. He really wanted to know that you're here. What type of music do you listen to before a race?
Well, in general, I love music. I think I couldn't live without. But yeah, before the race, I have a couple of songs that I've been listening
Do
to.
tell.
For a while.
It's
No,
okay if
nothing,
it's Justin Bieber. We will.
No, some are very, some are very the ones you maybe might suspect, like Eye of the Tiger and stuff like that too.
Oh, old school. I like it.
Yeah, old school. But others is just melodies or rhythms. So yeah.
Eye of the Tiger. I dig that. I dig that.
Rocky movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a good Rocky movie? All right, so that is all the time we have for Five for the Fans. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions for this. Sebastian for being a great sport. If you are in the Montreal area, by the way, this experience is fantastic. Check out the Crescent Street Grand Prix Festival over the next 3 days.